Hello friends, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is episode 52 and I am still here at the Smoldering Corpse Bar thinking what I'm about to do today because I have a lot in my quest log, but most of those things I'm kind of clueless. Like, look at this. Yuhir's Lucky Knife. Did I ever get that? I don't think I did, and if I did, I probably put it away somewhere because I didn't realize it was Yuhir's Lucky Knife. I'm also supposed to find Nemel, who is, well, I kind of know where she is, so I guess that's something we could do. I am still carrying the Dustman costume, which I was supposed to give to Mal Maynor. If only I could remember where that fucking guy is. I have no idea who that is anymore. Oh, these two. Well, do I actually have something that can help here? I'm not sure. I'm still looking for Vivian's personal scent and Marissa's Crimson Veil, which, at least the veil, I'm probably not going to find here, but I did walk through the entire brothel and didn't really see it anywhere, so, recover Kuyen's number from Radine. Yes. If only I knew who either of those were. By the way, sure, I can look their names up in the journal. But you think it says something useful here? Nope. It never does. Man, the journal in this game is so frustrating. And then I'm supposed to bring a tombstone to the Crier of Essenon, who is apparently somewhere in the starting area, depending on when I met him. No idea where to find the tombstone either. And this quest is still hanging out here for no reason. Because I'm pretty sure I did all this. Like, I'm no longer in the tenement. I snuck out of there, okay? And then there's Mar, who gave me that cursed box that took me actually quite a long time to find the person I was supposed to give that to. But I finally got rid of it, and I have no idea where Mar is. So that's fun. So I guess I should go. Well, find Ravel Puzzlewell, but where exactly? I mean, I've been to the Civic Festival, I've seen some things there, but like, I'm kind of clueless at this point in the game, honestly. You know, the Tenement of Thugs is right here, so let's go back and find out how strong my party actually is. Because I remember I had to run away from those guys, but maybe my party can handle it at this point. Oh, I'm still here. With the Tiefling painter? The Tiefling girl seems totally immersed in her artwork. She ignores you entirely. Well, good for her, I suppose. Now where were those thugs? I guess this is an opportunity to see if I missed anything important here, which could have happened. It definitely could have, so I think I'll go through this rather quickly, and yeah, let's oh shit. Okay. I think I need to reconsider my strategy here. I mean, they're still pretty strong, actually. But are they stronger than Mort? I don't think so. Let's throw a couple of chromatic orbs at them, just for good measure. I don't know. Ignis, show me what you can do. Infernal Orb sounds pretty good. So let's do that one. I am gonna win this, aren't I? Look at me voluntarily putting myself in a combat situation. Hey, why are you running away, Mort? What are you doing? Stop doing that. You just completely destroyed all of my strategy here. The famous doorway strategy. Huh? Come on, sure, why not? Come here. What's the holdup, as you always say? You can do this. I'll make sure to heal you later. Oh, actually, she's healing him, right? That's useful. I guess let's bring in the full party. Might as well. I got really scared at the beginning when one of my characters took like 16 damage for some reason. Mort is taking a beating at this point. Is there anything I could do about that? Yes. Grace? Do you have any? No, you don't. You wasted them all. Well, Cure Serious Wounds actually seems pretty good, so let's use that.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here? My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand? What? Okay.
Okay, maybe retreat. And the rest of them, let's just
In enduring, grow strong.
I don't know, let's just whack them all to death. We can do this, guys. If one of us dies, I suppose the nameless one can just resurrect them, so that's fine. We'll see if there's anything good in this room. Or if they have anything, any good loot on them.
Playtime is over.
Well, there it is. We didn't exactly sneak by this time, but ooh, a small red key taken from the Starved Dog's sentry in the main hall of the Tenement of Thugs. This slender strongbox key is ornately crafted and appears as though it might be of significance to the Starved Dog's barking gang. Awesome. Let's give it to someone else. And this tenement storeroom key, that's the one I was supposed to get, right? And let's get the jewelry as well, because why not? The battle axe I don't really care about, okay. Right. Let's just save. Hostile creatures are nearby. Oh, they are. You're right. Okay, well, I guess let's unalive them.
Damn. My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Could you give me a hand here?
I fear I've been wounded.
Oops.
How may I have pleasure?
Not really what I wanted to do here. I'm trying to not kill any of my companions if I can help it.
What's the word, Chief?
Okay, Mort is not looking too good. This is weird. Sometimes they keep attacking, sometimes they don't. I'm sure. I actually know that you guys told me what the difference is, like
I hear your words.
How to make sure that they attack, but I'm not really sure what it was anymore.
Talk about beating a dead
Fuck
horse.
me. I died.
How do you feel?
Well,
Done.
I actually don't feel too well about that, because I was about to win. And now... Well, I still won, didn't I? The veteran is still there. Let's just take the con at him and be done with this. I hope this is worth it.
I'm gone.
I mean, it's not like I have anything better to do because I can't figure out anything else really. Now, where is the girl that we were supposed to give the key to? So that we can finally take the quest off of our journal. Savle, that's right. Well, I would say she's not trapped here anymore. Everyone is dead, so was it upstairs? I think it might have been upstairs. Wait, what is this? Did I just pick up a bomb? What was that? That didn't look like anything else in this game. Okay. Ah, so I have to walk through for that to trigger. God damn it, I spent so much time looking for her at the tenement. I must say, Cutter, I'm impressed. I thought for sure those animals would chew you up good. Well, I guess I should thank you. She pauses for a moment, then reaches into her pouch and pulls forth a small green gemstone. Here, this one's on the dogs. See you around, Cutter. On the dogs,
my journal.
Okay. Adder steer, is that what I just got? Useless. Probably.
All right.
But I am back at the Alley of Lingering Sighs, and... Oh, why is it unexplored? I guess that's because it changed between then and now. Now, it's actually not a smart idea to explore this with two of my companions almost dead, right? But I guess that's what I'm doing. Where does this lead? A small dwelling, okay. Interesting.
All right.
Not that interesting.
All right.
This dark recess descends for a few feet before ending abruptly in a stolid rock face. Okay, can I get through here? In a manner of speaking. Wait, what is this? This dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. The planks the Davis had hammered into place have been removed, restoring the hovel to its previous deteriorated state. Yeah, I guess it's good that we came back here to kind of see how the place has changed, if at all. And now, do we want to go there to confront... Well, I'm not sure if there's anything to confront there anymore, but let's try it. And let's just save, because why not?
All right.
Uh-huh. It seems like there's nothing special here. It's really just a way for me to pass through, isn't it? To the upper ward, yeah. Okay.
I'm gone.
Well, I guess we're here. I guess I better find some quest givers in this part of town then. The Coffinmaker's shop. Have I been here before? I don't think I have, but it sounds like the best place to get a tombstone. Okay. We have Dimtree and Hamris here. This has to be one of the finest coffins I've ever put together, Dimtree. Uh-huh. You see a rugged-looking, square-jawed man. He turns to you with a wide smile. How are you, Catter? Good day to you. Good day indeed. He squints at you for a second, then juts his hand out to shake yours. Greetings. Hammer is at your service, member of the Harmonium and the fashioner of fine coffins for the recently departed. I think I know you, do I not? You might actually, for someone who's familiar with coffins. Let me see if I can place it. He pauses to think a moment. Sharp with names I was in the Harmonium, let me tell you. Know everyone in the entire ward. My name is Adan, I guess. He snaps his fingers. Of course, Adan. I knew I recognized you. Anyway, you require my services. He studies you, then smiles, seeing the opportunity for a joke at your expense. It seems to me, sir, that you are one in desperate need of a coffin, and soon. He seems pleased with his wit. Yes, I look like a dead man. Very funny. I have some questions, though. He nods at you. Ask away. He gives a broad smile. Who's your friend? He glances at the customer. Dimtree. He shrugs, like he hadn't considered the fellow before. Quiet. Doesn't say much, do you, Dimtree? Dimtree doesn't respond, but simply gives the same blank expression. A few seconds later he nods. Hamris shrugs, turns back to you. Wandered in one day a few weeks back. Been a regular ever since. He hasn't bought anything, but he doesn't cause any trouble, so I let him stay. Seems harmless enough. You see, when I was serving the Harmonium, part of our work was to take people under our wing, give them a little shelter from the chaos of the streets, get them spruced up. Okay, that's kind of weird that you would keep him here like this, but I guess you have someone to talk to, even if they don't talk back. Oh, come on, why can't I ask him about the tombstone? Well, I guess tell me about the ward, then. Yes, the lower ward. He leans forward as if explaining something to a small child. You know, it's little known to most newcomers, and even people in the ward. Most people think that this ward gets its name simply because it's not as prestigious as some of the other wards. But that's not it at all. Not at all. Do you know where the name comes from? from all the lower plane portals, supposed lower plane portals, because I haven't actually found any yet, I don't think. He nods, though he seems a little disappointed that you know. Of course he does. Yes, indeed. These portals to the lower planes are actually the reason for the smog in the skies here. He glances upwards as if imagining a sky above your heads. But I'm sure you are already aware of the conditions that plague this ward. I guess I am. I have some other questions, though. He nods at you. Ask away. He gives you a broad smile. Oh. Oh, actually, that's where we should go, right? The harmonium place. I don't remember what it's called. That's where we should go. That's what we should do this episode. Right. What can you tell me about the city of Sigil? Sigil. He lets out a long breath. Sigil is the city at the center of all things, or so many believe. It is the city of doors. There are literally thousands of portals here. It is home to the Lady of Pain herself. He shrugs. Sigil is a topic that can fill volumes and volumes of volumes. Tell me about the Lady of Pain. The Lady of Pain. Hamris leans in and drops his voice slightly. One of the multiverse's greatest mysteries, everyone will agree. I think she's proved beyond doubt's shadow that females are the most dangerous creatures in the multiverse. He sighs. Okay, that's quite the conclusion to take from the existence of the Lady of Pain. Females are the most dangerous creatures in the multiverse. What? Talk about generalization, man. Some say she's a goddess, a power that's made Sigil her home. Truth is, she breaks the laws of every power I've encountered. Powers need worshippers, gives them their power, but the lady doesn't like to be worshipped. Well, actually, that's true. I don't think I've ever reflected on that paradox, but yeah. Powers do need worshippers in this world, and the lady spurns worshippers. What does that say about her, then? It's very interesting. See, I just realized... I just came to this pretty important realization in a random conversation with this side character, which I completely missed the first time I was in this ward. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure what to conclude from that, but it's something to keep in mind. People who do end up in her shadow, their flesh torn apart by invisible blades. Now, I've seen some horrible things in my life, things that would make another man's knees go weak and make him lose control of the vitals. Doesn't even compare to seeing one of the lady's victims. Okay, what else can you tell me? Next is, she don't take to people who try and play God in Sigil. See, you may not know this, but first off, no powers can enter Sigil. Not Zeus, not Ra, no one. Okay, that's just further confirmation that real-world mythology is real in this universe, because Zeus and Ra are a thing. Word is that the lady's presence somehow keeps them out. Can't get in, not a one, and that twists their stems like you wouldn't believe. Sigil's such a sweet fruit that anyone would want to pluck, that the other powers are always looking for some way into Sigil. They haven't succeeded. Well, it goes beyond that. Not only does the lady keep them out, she keeps anybody inside the city from harming it. Certainly she has help from our faction, the Harmonium, since we like order. But every once in a while a foolish basher takes it into their head to start fighting on the streets of the city. Maybe decide to kill a few Daebus, brew up some chaos, or start casting mass destruction spells. Not a good thing. Makes the lady upset. Doesn't like to see her city hurt. She'll kill you or maze you for doing such. That is quite true. She did maze me. For what she, I guess, perceived as me trying to hurt the city, right? Or was that for a different reason? It's kind of blending together in my mind. A foolish basher, maybe decide to kill a few Daebus. Yeah, she would not like that. Let's just pretend I don't know what mazing is. You haven't heard of the mazes? He looks at you condescendingly. You are green. Yeah, right. I guess I am kind of... I'm literally green. My body does have a certain shade of... Well, it's mostly grey, but kind of green too. The lady's got extra-dimensional prisons she can place special offenders in. You see, she takes little bits of sigil, shapes them into mazes, then cuts them off from sigil. You'll be walking home one night, or be stepping through an archway near your home, then suddenly everything changes. You won't be in the place you remember. You'll be trapped. Chant is that there is one way to get out of each maze, but you'll be dead and gone before you tumble onto the dark of how to escape. I had some questions, namely, you mentioned portals. Do you know of any? He laughs. Portals? Do I know about portals? He pauses. Well, none personally, except some of the more common ones. I imagine they can be found in practically every ward. Portals are funny things. Sometimes they shift around, at other times they simply seem to vanish. They are hard to keep track of. He shrugs. I agree. It's something like that is definitely hard to keep track of. Now, how can I buy a tombstone from you? Because I desperately need one. Well, not desperately, but I would like one. And you seem like the only person in the city to be providing those. A coffin is currently under construction on this table. Oh, you're the best friend a man could ever have. That's sweet. This guy is really chatty. I guess he really likes listening to himself and doesn't much mind if the conversation partner doesn't talk back. This board contains various tools used in the art of coffin making. A potted plant. It's in a pretty good shape, but you could use some water and just a bit of a trim. These shelves hold many bottles and vials. Most are filled with unidentifiable liquids and powders. Okay, yeah, this guy is a coffin maker. I get it. A wrecked house. What's this one then?
Done.
Oh, it's the one which leads to Lothar, right? Yep, that's the one.
I'm gone.
Okay, so I think my my next stop should be not the siege tower. I guess the upper ward is actually the place to go right now. But what about this actually, the Godsman Guards? I haven't been here either. So it's still locked, okay, but you see a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. Well, I'm here to put in an order. I'm sorry, sir, but we are not currently accepting any new orders due to a large project we have undertaken. Check back in about a year, sir. Thank you for your interest. Okay, I'm here to pick up an order? Yes, sir. May we see your receipt? Yes? Sir, you do not appear to have a receipt. I'm sure I had it on me. Yes, sir, I'm sure you did. However, until you can produce evidence that you have business here, I'm afraid we cannot offer admittance. Okay. I guess we're not getting through there, then. I was kind of hoping that at this point I would be on my way there, but well, well, fall from grace, or whatever it is you call yourself now. Truly a pleasure to see you here. What do I owe the honor of your visit? I thought that you rarely trafficked amongst our kind anymore. She glances at you for a moment with the same faint sneer. Or is your assignment here almost finished? I do not know what assignment you are referring to, Vrischika, though your presence here brings with it many questions. Last I had heard, you were a standard-bearer for the Company of the Vulture. How did you come to Sigil? It's really cool that these two can talk. Of course they can. They are both succubi. How did I not make that connection? I actually came back here to buy some kind of cube toy. You guys told me to buy a cube toy. I do read the comments, and sometimes it doesn't look like I do. I know, because you guys give me so many tips and you write so much, but I do try to read them. And lately, what I've been doing is reviewing the comments before an episode, which is actually pretty good for knowing what to do. That being said, some of your comments have been a bit too spoilery for my taste, but I don't usually read those completely. I kind of skim, and if I deem that something is spoiler free enough, I read it, and if it seems like it's not, then I'm like, I'm good, you know? She replies curtly, firing a question back like an arrow. By choice. And you? Where will your orders take you next? She suddenly turns to you. You see, little man. Vrischika smiles as if savoring the words. The best temptress is one that can make you buy into the illusion of being both promiscuous yet virtuous at the same time. A prostitute priestess, as it were. It is an interesting combination for sure. Mistress Grace is amongst the greatest. She turns to fall from grace. Are you not? You could not think that the 1,000 years of slavery had left their scars, no? Fall from Grace speaks with a coldness you have never heard before. The air almost becomes ice as she dissects Vrischika with her gaze. That is enough. Very well, though you are the ones who came into my emporium. Vrischika looks to you. Yes? Vrischika gives a quick half bow. Welcome back. Here to buy something? Well, I was. That being said... Oh. Did I ask her about this? What did you mean by let's go in order. You and Fall from Grace seem to care little for one another. Yeah, it sounds like she's trying to convince me that Grace is leading me on, that she's giving into her nature as a succubus, and that she's just trying to seduce me in a very elaborate, very, I would say, unique way. But I don't know, man. I actually believe Grace when she says that she's not into all that and she is only out to explore the world. I kind of believe her more, you know? Vrischika seems like this sleazy, backstabbing, jealous sort of person that we all know. Oh, that Batezu camp follower who's made her home in Sigil. Curious, no? But then what a better a place to train her agents than that little brothel of hers? To clarify, I don't doubt that there is some truth to what Vrischika is saying or is about to say, but I don't think she's portraying it in a good light. Well, she's obviously not, but I think she's misrepresenting it actually. Batezugam follower, huh? Ever since her mother sold her into slavery, she has been a plaything of the plains for many a century. She claims that she was able to free herself from her chains, but you may give that word as much credence as you would give the word of any other Tanari bitch. She smiles slightly. Myself excluded, of course. Oh, come on. It is the truth. 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 One does not win free of Batezu contracts, bitch cloaked in human skin. You speak of lies. You speak lies, and all the Tanari hordes know it, from the lowest regions to the other comfort-suckling succubi as they cavort across the plains. Fall from Grace was but a Batezu slave from the moment she was born, and so shall she always be. You still are an indentured plaything of the Batezu, to be tortured and commanded as they see fit. Vrischika sneers. You even behave as they do. Okay, that is just straight up asshole behavior, Vrischika. I'm almost tempted to kill you for that. I mean, she probably was a Batizu slave. And if she has been that since she was born, she really can't be blamed for that, right? It's all the more impressive that she managed to somehow get away from that. One may win free of Batizu contracts if one is wary of their wording, and if one realizes that the Batizu are beholden to keep their own word. One must simply beware of any meanings that may be twisted to their ends, and I am well versed in language and its subtleties. Even so, it was not an easy matter. Enough! I do not care to hear you speak your lies in my presence. Okay, so maybe she's just not trying to portray her unfavorably. Maybe she actually believes. I guess Vrischika actually believes her own words then. Fall from Grace maintains her flawless composure and simply nods. Though when you catch her eye, she gives you a slightly exasperated look, then smiles. What was that about the training agents, Vrischika? Yes, they are her eyes and ears in the city of Sigil and across the plains. What they do not see or hear, they may coerce from another man that has seen and heard. And who could think humans capable of such deception and trickery? Oh, Grace is indeed a clever one. Not as clever as her mother, perhaps, but clever nonetheless. I actually don't understand what training agents you are talking about. You did say something about training agents, but I completely forgot what the context was. A standard bearer for the Company of the Vulture. Okay. I don't see anything about... Oh. A place to train her agents. Okay. Oh, those agents. Right. And who was Grace's mother, then? That is not the purpose of my establishment. Oh, but of course not. Did I dare suggest such a thing? You kind of did. But perhaps you should let the man judge for himself. Vrischika turns to you, eyes blazing. Do you not wonder, little man? Does the mephitt of reason and curiosity ever enter your mind as to this matter? Does not the arrangement at the brothel seem strange to you? Vrischika goes on before you can answer. Occam's razor. Okay, we're bringing up Occam's razor now. So Occam's razor is canon. So William of Occam is canon. So England is canon. He was English, right? So Earth is canon in this universe. Is that what I'm hearing? Occam's razor can leave a scar, but it can remove the deeper ailments so often caused by poison of liars and imaginers. And now here she is, traveling with you. Most curious. Why would someone, a proprietress of such an establishment, leave it for any reason, and for a man she barely knows? Questions, questions. The answers may be painful indeed. I mean, she does bring up a good point. Like, why did she leave her own establishment? This doesn't really make a lot of sense. I know we convinced her that there were no more experiences for her to be found there, and that she should, make us a sensate and travel the world or whatever, but it is kind of weird. I mean, it is her establishment. Who runs it when she's not there? He is well aware of why I agreed to travel with him, Vrischika, when he asked me to do so. Oh, I'm certain he did ask. What man could resist? Vrischika sneers and looks away in disgust. Well, you apparently called Mort prevaricating. What was that about? Prevaricating? Misrepresenting, perjuring, dissimulating, lying. Oh, did I say that? I'd meant a floating, disembodied, pontificating skull. As in dogmatic, always stating an opinion in a self-important manner. Vrischika smiles innocently. You're not wrong, honestly. But that's just who he is. Let me examine your exotic items. Oh, that's right. There isn't like an interface here. There's a dialogue tree. Okay. Vrischika smiles as you look at the various shelves in the middle of the shop. If you see nothing you like here, there are more items toward the front and the back of the store as well. So the metallic cube figurine sounds promising. What's that at the front? Elixir of horrific separation. Oh. But that's what we want. So, yeah, that. You examine a bottle labeled as Elixir of Horrific Separation. Vrischika presents it to you. This stuff was compounded by a scholar who'd found she possessed a darker half, a side of her which took control at times and bade her do awful things. This potion was to have split the darker half away from her, creating two separate beings. Mercy killers, however, found and executed her for a string of depraved murders before she could use it. I'd charge you only 200 copper commons for the elixir. 200? That's a steal, I'll take it. Yes, Vrischika purrs. A wise choice. The copper you pour into her hand seems to disappear the moment it touches her palm. She hands you the item. Please enjoy your newest acquisition. I will. What's at the back of the store? A tattered ragdoll. Interesting. Rune-covered Aelstein. You know, I want to buy all of these things. I'm just not sure of their price. This one was only 200, so if all of them were like that one, I could afford them. But I remember buying something that was like 1,000 or whatever, so I gotta make sure I pick the right things here. Let's examine the metallic cube figurine. You examine a small metal replica of a cube-like creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. The toy has 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 folding wings, and at least 18 points of articulation. Ah, that's cool. Vrischika smiles as you pick it up. A collector's item, perhaps, or a piece of artwork. Who knows? But I like it. If you do buy it, ask around. Someone might know more about it than I. You can have it for only 1,500 copper coins. See, that's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm definitely going to ask about it at the art gallery, right? I'll take it. And, well, let's check my inventory. Yeah, as I suspected, I already had to drop something. I already had to drop the suspicious sealed scroll here. A Modron Cube? That's cool. Use? Hang on, is that a real Modron? It's kind of... Because what's the difference between a Modron Cube and a Modron? I mean, a Modron toy and a Modron, like... It could be a functional Modron, actually. 18 points of articulation is kind of elaborate for a toy, isn't it? Interesting. Well... let me move some stuff around. Elixir of Horrific Separation. Yeah, we did hear the story. Unless the imbiber is actually more than one being existing within a single body, possessed by a fiend, for instance, the elixir will have no effect. Okay, so who wanted the elixir? Because someone definitely did. Split, pestle, and kiln. If only the journal was good enough to tell me where the fuck this person is. I think I'll genuinely have to start Googling these things because, you know, I'll just take a brief glance, the Google summary will tell me where they are, and hopefully it would tell me any spoilers, because this is ridiculous. Why have an in-game journal if it doesn't tell you the basic thing? Where is the quest? Where's the goddamn quest? Should I take the Modron to the art gallery, or should I examine it first? You know what? Let me just go to the gallery. It's right around the corner, right?
Done.
Yep. So let's see what was her name? Ivona has to say about it.
I'm gone.
Ivana. I have other questions. Yes, there it is. Anything else here, though? Doesn't seem like there is. Okay, do you know what this little cube-like toy creature is? Ivana takes the item and drags her fingers along it. She feels along the exterior of the object, then hands it back to you. It's more than just a well-crafted toy Modron, that's for certain. It may be some sort of puzzle box or portal key. Portal key, huh? Well, it's more than a well-crafted toy, you say. Let's try using it then. This small metal toy is a replica of a cube-like mechanical creature with huge eyes on one of its faces. Okay, 18 points of articulation, etc. The intricacy of this toy is incredible. Its joints are composed of tiny gears, cogs, pulleys, and swivel joints, and there are even tiny springs on the legs that help support the feet. There is a little switch on the back that moves the eyes back and forth, and the wings are made of some tissue-like metal that folds up neatly when the wings are flush with the body. Despite the toy's awkward shape, it rests easily on any surface, no matter how uneven. I guess let's use it. If it tries to kill us, I guess we'll just run away from this place and come back with our health full. Move the arms and make sword fighting noises. Yes, that's what I wanted to do in the first place. The toy clicks and whirs as you move its clockwork joints. Within moments, the tiny cube has vanquished every imaginary opponent you have sent against it and settled back to its normal position. Wave its arms and make cheering noises. Hordes of imaginary creatures from across the plains cheer the cube's victory. You can almost see a tiny oily tear brimming on one of its eyes. It is a hero, the greatest cube ever to roam the plains, and everyone loves it. In your mind, fall from grace and Anna hug it and shower it with kisses. Okay. Okay, nameless one, sure. Manipulate the toy and look for some sort of effect. You bend, twist, and rotate the toy's various points of articulation, noting that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Finally, as you bend its left knee, the toy makes an odd pop and shudders in your hands. Oh. Left knee, okay. Let's try the right knee. The toy's limbs suddenly revert to their original positions with a soft click. Okay, bend the left knee again. Right wing then? Nope. I guess this is just a trial and error. Oh, left wing. Okay. Left knee, left wing. Left arm then? Nope. I'll get it eventually. Right arm. Nope. Almost there. Right wing. The toy hums, slightly growing warm to the touch. Okay. Not many options anymore. Right knee? Nope. Okay, left knee, left wing, right arm. No, that's wrong. God damn it. It is right wing. Yep. And what did I try before? I don't remember. I think I tried right knee. So right arm. There is a whir, a click, then a blinding white light suddenly explodes in your hands. What? I'm sorry, what? Did I just get teleported? To a Modron foyer? Okay, what's going on here? Seems to be a very small place. I guess let's talk to the Modron then. You see a cube with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 small wings sprouting from its sides. On the front of the cube is an animated face. As you approach, the creature focuses its eyes upon you. Hello. The creature focuses emotionless eyes on you. Greetings, adventurer. Welcome to Rubicon, the dungeon construct. Thank you for choosing Rubicon for your dungeoning experience. You may access Rubicon through this door. Okay, what is a dungeon construct? The creature blinks at you, but gives no indication it has heard your question. I see. What about Rubicon? The creature stares at you without answering. Well,
All right.
okay. The one behind you, huh? Low threat construct? You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Although it is obviously a construct, it does have an animated face which is scowling at you. Die in the name of the evil wizard! The creature brandishes a weapon at you. What evil wizard? The creature stops waving its weapon and pauses to think for a moment. The one that doesn't exist until you set the Rubicon dungeon construct to hard difficulty level. Boy, will you be in trouble then! Meanwhile, die in the name of the evil wizard! It leaps to the attack. Okay. Okay, we're playing a game within a game. Why not?
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Damn it!
A goodie? Well, a goodie.
Hi?
Don't mind if I do. It looks like a small stone rod of some sort. Interesting but useless. Ah.
Done.
A portal lens? There are some strange items here. Okay, I can't go here nor there. I guess let me try this one. You see a mechanical man with pale green skin. Again. Again, the evil wizard? Okay, am I supposed to be frightened by all of this? The creature stops waving its weapon and pauses to think for a moment. Yes, mentioning the evil one always strikes fear into the hearts of the masses, giving cause for the hero to travel forth facing many perils until he finally defeats the evil one due to an act of total stupidity. It leaps to the attack. I mean, that's how it usually goes, sure. Do I have to be the one to do the stupid thing, though?
Die.
A rusty lens. Useless. Cool. I guess I'll keep picking up all the useless stuff, as I do.
All right.
This room looks eerily similar to the first one. The creature suddenly stops scowling at you and adopts a look of mock terror. Eek! It's the hero, sent here no doubt to slay the evil one. Woe to me, the hapless construct on duty at the time of this arrival. Okay, what are you? I am the dungeon inhabitant that is going to attempt to kick your arse. It leaps to the attack. Well, good luck, I guess. Oh, I thought it was dead already. A bag of coins, huh?
Ready. I'm here.
What? Wait, her inventory is full too? Man, what am I going to do with all this shit?
I'm listening.
Done.
I will probably have to throw it all away at the end. Okay, now I can go through this one. I see. Grrr. The creature growls at you and then pauses, weighing your reaction. What are you doing? It stares at you with its head cocked to one side, unsure of what to do. I am a dungeon inhabitant. You have intruded upon my personal space and must now face the consequences. Therefore, I am initiating proper attack sequence as follows. Grrr sound, threatening gesture, and battle. It leaps to the attack. Well, I guess, what did we expect opening up a toy, huh?
I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
A clue.
I'm here.
Let's see the clue. It's nothing, isn't it? The cryptic piece of parchment simply states, you now have a better understanding of what is going on. Well, yes, of course I
Very
do.
well.
I'm gone.
No doubt about it. Oh, it's still alive. I keep missing the ones that still live. Well, at least the path is fairly straightforward. No way to get lost here. Again? Woe to me, the hero, and all that. What are you going on about? The creature places its hands on its hips and frowns at you. The plot, you dolt. Stick to the plot. How do you expect me to play my part if you do not cooperate? Where were we? It pauses to think for a moment. Oh, I remember. I was about to trounce you. It leaps to the attack.
She should have been more careful.
Why does it drop so much? Oh no, that was Grace. She died. Well, someone should do something about that.
All right.
Hang on, now there are two ways to go. Okay, I am going to get lost here, aren't I? Again, the hero thing? I don't have time for this. Farewell. The creature gives you a dark but gloating look. Nay, snake. You cannot flee the terror that stands before you. When one transgresses as you have, one must pay the price. This would be much better if my companions weren't half dead. Hang on, I'll try to do something about that.
All right.
Okay, so I should actually just keep going.
Done.
I am on the right track? Question mark? No, this can't be it. I gotta go back here, right? Oh! Engineering room. Well, this is different. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time for today, so I will have to end it here at this pretty inconvenient opportunity. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.